Hey everyone, I'm Liz Boccolini, and today I'm going to be reviewing Project L solo mode. So Project L is a game where you are trying to take cards like this and you're trying to complete the puzzle on the card, and you're doing that with different size and shape pieces like this, and you are trying to score the most victory points by the end of the game, because whoever does that wins. So let's go to the table and see how to play. All right, here's the setup for solo mode. We've got a 3x3 grid of puzzles, and I am going to start with a yellow piece and a green piece. This is a level 1, this yellow one. This green is a level 2. And then my opponent will start with either 0, 3, or 6 yellow pieces. So starting with 0 yellow pieces is the most difficult, 6 is the easiest. So right now my opponent has 3. I'm gonna get this player aid that says I can pick and perform an action up to 3 times, and you can see you can take a puzzle, take one of the yellow pieces from the reserve, upgrade, downgrade a piece, place a piece in a puzzle, and then if you have more than one puzzle, you can put one piece on all of them in front of you. So in solo mode, some of the columns are going to be locked. So in the beginning, they're all locked, and that means that the AI can't take from them. So you'll see the 1, level 1 piece, the 2, and then the 1. So anytime there's at least one yellow piece over a column, the AI cannot take from it. I'm going to start my turn, and I'm going to do a turn like I normally would in the multiplayer mode. I'm just going to pick a puzzle and place it in front of me. So let's say I picked this puzzle here. Once I complete this by putting pieces in this little recess here, I'll get 2 victory points in the end, and then I'll earn this square piece. So let's say I'm going to, as my next 2 actions, just place pieces, and then my turn is done. Once I take a puzzle, of course I'm going to replace it, but I'm also going to give the level 1 piece from the top of that column to the AI. So I'll take it, I'll give it to the AI, and now it's the AI's turn. All right, so now with the AI's turn, the AI will take the highest value piece on the board, and if there's a tie, you kind of do this snake pattern and take from that. In this case though, 2 columns are locked, so the AI is going to automatically take from this column, and this is the highest value. You'll see it gives them 1 point, and those other 2 don't give any points. They just let you take a shape if you're a human player. So this will go in the AI's reserve there, and then we will replace the puzzle. And then what's going to happen is that column is going to become locked again, but this time I'll take 1 level 1 piece from each of the other columns and all of the level 1 pieces in the AI's supply and put them over that first column. So now that column is pretty locked up. The AI doesn't have any level 1 pieces in its supply right now. The last thing really with locking the columns is if the AI can't take any pieces, so let's say the board looked like this, what you would do is take 1 level 1 piece from the top of each column, and then you will just put it in the reserve. So it's not in anyone's supply, but I can take an action to take a level 1 piece from the reserve if I need one. And then the end game is the same as the regular multiplayer game. Once the puzzle deck runs out, then everybody gets 1 more complete turn, so 3 actions each. And then you can take finishing touches, finishing any puzzles that you want to finish, but deducting 1 point for each piece that you place. So that is Project L solo mode, and let's go back and talk about final thoughts. All right, components. I really like the cards and the pieces. That's pretty much what sold me on the game in the first place. I like that the cards have this recess in them so that you can place the pieces in and they stay, and it's not just a flat card that if you knock the table, the pieces might fly everywhere. The pieces themselves are nice, they're easy to handle. I like the white and black cards because I like that strategy of trying to balance. This one, the white card, will be easier to complete, but it'll give me fewer points, but it'll give me a better piece to use, versus this black card, it's worth more, it's going to take longer to complete, and I only get a level 1 piece out of it. So you can kind of balance your strategy, which I enjoy. I don't like playing the AI because I think it just trounces you. It always takes the highest card. I know that's not unique to this game, but if I take this 5 card, one of my actions is taking the card, 2 of my other actions are placing pieces, well, the puzzle's not going to be done in that turn. So it's going to take another 2 turns or 1, depending on the pieces I have in my supply. The AI just takes this and then it gets the 5 points and doesn't have to do anything for it. So you can end up getting way outscored because the AI is just gobbling up these high value puzzles with no effort. So it can get kind of disheartening to play because, again, you can get outscored by a lot. The other thing is when you start the game, when you set it up, the rulebook says that the AI can have 0 pieces for the hardest challenge, 3 pieces for the medium challenge, and then 6 pieces for the easiest. But there's only 10 of each piece. So if I start with one of these, and then there's 4 out above the columns, 1, 2, and 1 over each of the columns, that's 5. How can the AI get 6? They needed to include an extra yellow, and I kept thinking I miscounted them or I just didn't do basic math, but the AI cannot start with 6. So I guess if you want the easy mode, you can start it with 5, but there is no 6th piece, which I just found really weird and kind of annoying that I kept second guessing myself. So overall, for solo mode of this, I'm giving it 4 out of 10. I like the actions you can take, and I like the game. I like putting the pieces in the puzzle. There's some sort of tactile satisfaction with that, and I like the multiplayer game a lot, but I just think it's too easy for the AI to win, and every time I play this, I feel like I really don't stand a chance by the end of it. So Project L solo mode, 4 out of 10. I am Liz Boccolini. Thank you for watching.